Michael LaSane was sentenced Friday to life plus 60 years in prison for murdering Middletown teacher Kathleen Weinstein during a carjacking that she secretly recorded 11 years and 9 days earlier.
It's a particularly heinous and cruel fashion in which this defendant captured and kidnapped and held as hostage for hours, 46 minutes of which are documented on an audio tape.
The judge granted the prosecution's request for the maximum sentence.
He needs to be deterred because he hasn't exhibited any remorse. He's a cold-blooded killer. He did this for a car, and there's no reason to think he won't do it again, given his history in the last 10 years in prison.
LaSane, when given a chance to speak, took no responsibility for the crimes.
The best thing I can do for everybody involved is just to listen. So I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to listen to what the family of the victim has to say, and I'm going to try to understand that.
Kathy was extremely courageous and very kind to Michael LaSane. He didn't have to kill her. I can't imagine the pain, the fear, and the suffering my wife endured in the final hours of her life. What I can imagine is Michael LaSane spending the rest of his life in prison. A life that I hope is full of misery and despair. Your Honor, Michael LaSane has never shown any remorse. In fact, he is incapable of such feelings. He has had 11 years to say he was sorry, but he never has and he never will. Mr. LaSane cares only about himself. He is a blight on society.
Kathy had a right to the gift of life. Michael LaSane had no right to take this gift from her. His recent actions and legal maneuvers lead us to believe that he does not feel Kathy's life was worth as much as his freedom. Well, Kathy's life was worth much more than any punishment this court could render. The best that can be done is making sure that Michael LaSane is never given the opportunity to kill again. He ignored Kathy's words and pleas, feeling that he deserved a new car more than Kathy deserved the right to her life. He is a heartless, brutal coward who would continue to prey on those who are weaker than him if he had the opportunity.
Outside the courtroom, the victim's mother talked about her slain daughter.
She was a good daughter, good mother, good sister, a friend. She was a good girl.
At the Ocean County Courthouse, this is Kathleen Hopkins for the Asbury Park Press.